Good afternoon, class, and welcome to our final lesson of our educational games unit. It's been a lot of fun. We've learned a lot, hopefully, and we're gonna keep moving. And hopefully, everybody's been safe and sane. And I hope these teachers have been helping you progress. So today, we're gonna be doing the underhand toss. Last lesson, we did kicking. The underhand toss is a very useful skill in softball, and now another sport that has come out on ESPN is cornhole. You probably played it at tailgates or games with your friends. It's a very fun game, and this skill will help you better at the softball toss, and it'll help you better at cornhole and a lot of other games that you can use this skill. So our start and stop signal for today are going to be 1, 2, 3, go. Eyes, ears on me. Go and freeze like they've always been. Today we're going to be tossing a lot. We want to make sure we're paying attention, keep our eyes up. Don't want anything thrown at us or trip on a beanbag accidentally. Finally, I want everybody to participate in all the tasks, and then we're going to be able to hit 2 out of 4 of the critical features for the toss. Okay, and we're going to get into those critical features, which are a backswing, stepping forward with your non-throwing foot, the toss, hitting towards your target, and releasing at chest level. Okay, so those are going to be our critical features. We're going to get into that in task 1, but I just thought I'd give you a little look. By the end of the lesson, I hope you guys are able to identify all of these, and we're going to work on that in the comment section below. Have a little assessment like normal, and we're going to get right down into it, so I'm excited. So, today, like most days, I do not have a beanbag at my house. I thought I did. I do not. I don't have cornhole in Columbia, so we're working on it. So today I'm going to be using a tennis ball. Now you can toss anything. The easiest thing to work on, though, if you're just working on the basic critical features of that underhand toss, is definitely a beanbag because of the give, and you can pick it up anyway. You don't have to worry about grasping it really a whole lot. So if you do have beanbags, I'll definitely go with that. The smaller ball you have, the better. Not like a rubber ball. I'm going to be using a tennis ball for my lesson today to work on my critical features and to perform our task. So in task 1, we are going to be working on critical features of the throw. Now, unlike last week when we did kicking, we're not going to be ghosting. We're actually going to be tossing for our first warm-up. And we're going to be working on, like I said, hitting 2 out of 4 of those critical features. Now, we went over the critical features, but we're going to go over it again this time with an example with my tennis ball. So, what I want you guys to do is you can go outside. You can do this in your house if your parents let you. Probably wouldn't, but if you have that permission, go ahead. I'm outside, like I said, to keep for safety. So what I want you to do is get a target. A hula hoop would probably be best. I actually have a mat that I just had outside, so I'm going to be using my mat. We're going to go about 5 feet away from it. Now 5 feet is kind of hard to judge, so I'm going to just take 5 steps from me. I want you to take 5 steps for you, whether that be 5 big steps, 5 short steps. We're just working on those critical features right now, whatever you feel comfortable with. But I would recommend, and I would like for you to do 5 if you can do 5. So we're gonna get into it. So I got my spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. All right, let's get that up. All right, so now that I've got my spot, I got my ball. Everybody knows what I'm aiming at. So you have your ball in your throwing hand, your dominant hand. Now you can toss with both sides, but for this, I'd like for you to use your dominant hand because we're working on just hitting those critical features for you learning the skill. For this lesson, for the toss, like I said, the 4 critical features are, so my non-dominant throwing hand, my throwing hand, I'm going to take a back swing, okay? It's going to go behind my trunk. It's going to be all the way behind my body, right? You can take it shortly back, you can take it long back, it all depends on how far you need to throw, but it needs to come back. That's what we're starting with, okay? Then the next thing we're going to do are non-throwing foot. So it's like I said, I throw with my right side. So I'm going to step with my left. I'm going to step towards my target. Okay, so I've got the ball here. I'm stepping towards my target. Okay, I'm going to follow through. Okay, that's the next thing. And then we're going to release at chest level. So when I get about right here, I want to release that ball. So now that we've seen how that looks, what I want you guys to do is practice doing that. If you have a partner, this is perfect because you can kind of take turns. You can watch what they're doing and see what they're working on. If you don't have a partner, what I want you to do is you get your mat, and what you're going to take 15 to 20 trials just working on hitting 2 out of 4 of those critical features. Okay, trying to hit right in the center of that mat. That'll help you in our next task, which is a game. Hopefully everybody will be ready. This should be a lot of fun. So if this task seems too easy for you, like I said, take some steps back. While we're working on hitting 2 out of 4 critical features, adding distance will make you have to think about it more. Will change up a little bit how you force, which will make it a little bit harder to keep hitting those critical features. But once you have them down, muscle memory will take control. So the more you practice from a distance, the better you'll be at it. Then, cut off again. All right, like I said, a longer distance, the muscle memory will take control. The more you practice at it, the better you'll be at it. If this is a little bit too hard for you, like I said, take some steps up. If you're standing on top of the mat, try to hit, still try to hit 2 out of those 4 critical features, but don't worry about hitting the mat. Just hit that critical feature, hit those 2, try to hit 3, try to hit 4, try to hit all of them. The more critical features you hit, the more success you're going to have in the skills. So, now that we've done our task 1, we're going to do task 2. And task 2 is going to be a game. Now what we're going to do is you're going to have 4 rounds. If you have a partner, you're going to take turns with your partner. If you don't have a partner, just straight 4 rounds. You're going to get a piece of paper. You're going to write down 4 games, okay? 4 games, and each time you're going to have 5 numbers in each game. So it should look like a 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? And what you're going to do is you're going to mark down for every throw. So on my very first go, and I'm going to do my very first one of my 5 of my first round, I'm going to throw it. If I land it on my spot or in my hula hoop, whatever you're using, that's a point. Okay? And like I said, we want to be about 5 steps away from our mat. If this is too easy for you, like I said, take a couple steps back. If it's too hard, take a couple steps forward. We're going to keep doing this for 4 rounds, okay? So you want to add up all your points, and at the end, you'll know how many points you had. So if you have less than, let's say, because you're going to do 20 throws and you only have 10 points, you only got half of them. You got half of them in, but maybe you got a lot of your critical features. So what I want you to do up under your point tally, I want you to write down the critical features you thought you did the best at. And I want you to write down the critical features you think you did the worst at, and another game or task that you can use the underhand toss in. And what I want you to do is take a picture of that, upload it into the comment sections, or email it to me. That way I can see that you guys have seen this lesson. So for task 2, like I said, we're going to be playing a game. We're going to be tallying up all our points. We're going to be tossing, trying to hit those critical features, at the same time gaining points. Yeah, I did this earlier. I got 18 points. Just want to see how good I was. I missed 2. Just wasn't paying attention, I guess. But I hope you guys enjoyed our lesson. I hope you got something away from it. So we're gonna close. To reiterate, the critical features of the toss are a non-dominant hand going back. Okay, we're gonna step with our non-dominant foot. Go forward, throw the ball, release right at that chest level. That's what we're looking at, is to release right at that chest level. Okay, like I said, I want you to take a picture of your score sheet, your best critical features, the ones you probably should work on a little bit more, and then another sport or game. And in the comment section, I want you guys to leave me what was your favorite thing we worked on today, what was your favorite game that we played, and we'll go from there. I hope you guys are staying safe. Hope you're having a great quarantine.